He's made so many misjudgments in his career anyway. He's told MPs when he got there, because he was allowed to keep his phone for a couple of days, he's called some Tory MPs and he said, I think when I emerge from this, I'm probably going to be the most famous celebrity in Britain. No, when he emerges from this, he's going to be humiliated and he will realise how reviled he is the length and breadth of the land.
I mean, I wonder if he decided to go on I'm a Celebrity after he was shunned by Rishi Sunak on the day he was made Prime Minister in that hilarious clip.
That was brilliant. So there's all those Tory MPs outside Tory HQ, and he, typically Matt Hancock, inveigles his way to the front of the row of MPs, and the Prime Minister pointedly, clearly snubbed him. And you could feel for Matt Hancock, it was like a kick in the solar plexus. Do you know what I think happened? He'd been talking to the jungle for weeks and weeks, and when that happened, he knew it's all over politically for him, so he signed on the dotted line and made yet another mistake in a career littered with mistakes.
Exactly. I mean, so Charlene White actually took, I suppose, a more grown-up take on it. Boy George. Now, I think this is something that's going to run, isn't it, Andrew, through the next week or so, well, until either of them goes.
Yeah. Boy George, of course, would have thought he's the biggest big shot in the jungle. He's getting paid the most, $500,000, I'm told. Has he got money problems? Because I know his house is up for sale near where I live in North London. You know I'm not one to gossip, but it is up for sale. And so you do wonder if he needs the money. But he made that very pointed reference. He said, well, I'm very glad my mother didn't die, because if she had, I'd have been out of here. So he's obviously had COVID issues. Lots of people have. My own sister's funeral took place during COVID restrictions. There are only 30 of us there. So lots of people look at that man and think, it's you. It's you who imposed those swinging restrictions on us and then was caught in the act, groping his married lover.
Yet another mistake,
with his hand firmly clasping her buttock, all filmed on the security camera, which he hadn't noticed had been switched to a different direction because he's a bit of a plonker.
And somebody despised him so much that they switched that camera and then decided to leak the footage to a newspaper. So
the front page of, and the video, if nobody's seen the video of Matt Hancock furtively stepping into that room where he groped his lover, you got to watch it. It's like something, remember Michael Jackson and Thriller? It's so awful. It's cringe-making. I had to turn it off. It was so bad to think a Minister of the Crown could behave quite so badly and so furtively.